Just testing the mic. Breath before it even started. Woo. Trainer's working. Living room. Mother. Make sure everything's working. TV. Um, yeah, I've been here and there. Been on a few times, done a couple of live streams, but mainly been in the gym. Still been riding occasionally. Riding as much as I once were. But not sure what the stream's going to be like. How you doing, Rianne? Hope you're good. Move the microphone a little bit nearer. Is the microphone working now? Should be working. It says it's working. Make sure it's working on the other apps. Yep, should be all good. It does keep coming up saying that it doesn't. It's we'll go with it. It seems to be working at the moment, so we're rocking. I'll get a bit of a warm up in before the group ride. Make sure the gears are working. To be. Quite nice having it on the big screen in front of me. Perfect height. It's good. There you go. Starts in 55 seconds. The Pat 04 is the group ride leader. The idea with these sort of rides are just to stick with the leader. Ideally, I'd like to try and stay in zone 2. It never tends to happen with these group rides though. Heart rate's already high rocketing. I think my microphone's disconnected again. Thank you for the heart, me. Just got my stream, my phone as well, so I can check every now and again that the microphone's still working. Tell you what isn't working though. Changing up and down gears. What I usually have to do that go. I think it's just woken up. There we go, that's better. Yes, Cab with the roses. Made an error as well, not refilling my water bottle. Took me a little while to get set up as I moved the computer stuff into the living room. Gears definitely don't seem to be responding very well today. Let me try and do it on the app instead. I think we just have to go with it. It's a fairly flat course, so I haven't got to worry too much about hills. Fan on in a moment to get sweaty. Sometimes this works. Usually do this during the warm-up. But didn't really get a chance for a warm-up this afternoon. Still no gears. Going well. Right, let's see if we can catch back up. Theory, everything should be working again now. You usually do that during a warm-up, disconnect it. But today, didn't get a chance. I'll catch up with Mr. Pat. Mr. Cav with the 2026. Lighting up the gift gallery. There we go, we nearly caught up. Gears are doing some weird and wonderful things. There we go, there's the leader. If you're looking at getting involved with Ruby or some indoor cycling this year, be sure to check out the link in the bio. Sign up for a 7-day free trial. I think you get the first month at half price as well. Win-win. Oh dear. You don't want to be out front. We went from right at the back, right to the front. Thank you for the shares. Disconnected. Definitely working. I can hear myself on the other stream. Nearly 10k likes. Next goal is 12. Keep tapping along if you can. The pulling, because it's a group ride, it's they call it the elastic effect. So if you're out front, it'll pull you back and make the resistance a little bit harder to try to keep you in the group. And if you're right at the back, it'll pull you into the group a little bit. How are we doing, Josh? Long time no see. So we've done 6 kilometers already. Might have a quick kitchen dash in a minute. Refill my bottle. Got 18.9 kilometers to go. So if I get the front of the group here, what I'll do, I'll get to the front, jump off the bike, go and fill the bottle up. Then when I come back, I should be near the back of the pack. Then I can sort of catch back up again. No kids, they've just gone over to their nan's for dinner. I was going to go over, decided to do a Ruby ride instead. As I haven't been on this week, I'll probably do a nice easy one today. Then maybe a big Ruby race tomorrow, see how I feel. Right, let's see if I can fill this bottle up very, very quickly. Falling over. Go. Bottle refilled. I think so. Have a look on the Ruby website. They've got a list of all compatible trainers. Pretty sure, I know kickers are definitely on there. I'm not sure about the actual core. The gym's been going well. Getting back up to some fairly okay numbers. Check out the last video I put up, I think. They're the goals for this year in the gym. Essentially a 500 kg total. And we're looking at competing as well this year. There we go, back with the leader. Gears aren't right today. There we go. I don't know if you can hear that. The trainer changing and making gears in the right one. That's better. So you always see in the new year, new me. It's a load of bullshit. It's going to be the same you. Whether you can actually stick to something you say you're going to do or not. For me, it's just about building on everything I started and we're doing last year. I haven't done an FTP test for a long time. I haven't been cycling as much. Need to be doing a lot more zone 2 work before redoing that. Although I'd done a group ride the other day and the power and the engine was still there. Need to get yourself back on the saddle, Mr. Kavanagh. Stronger legs now too, maybe a little bit. Trying to translate it into power on the bike. There we go, ride booked in. Yes, John. 301. Smashing it. Was that a ramp test or like a 20-minute effort up a hill? What did you go for? $301. Beast. Last time I done an FTP was 270, I think it was. Although when it comes to races, I tend to try and race a little bit smartly. Sit in and tuck in behind people. Right, let's up the gearage. That's not changing up gears. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what route it was. Was it on Ruby? Might be able to have a look through Strava. It'll probably come up on there. Their new power output for so long. There we go, nearly up to the next light goal of 15k as well. I shall have a look after this. There we go, there's the ride leader, just up ahead. So we've done 11 kilometers so far. And we've got 14.16 to go. Heart rate's a little bit higher than I would like it to be. Probably just where I've not been doing enough zone 2 work. Yep, heart rate straps still on. So if you have a look at the heart rate is 161 using my chest strap. And this is an app called Ruby. There is a link in my bio. If anyone wants to try it out, a 7-day free trial. And the first 2 months, well, it used to be 2 months at half price. Not sure if it is still. I prefer it. It's more realistic. I mean, I cycled quite a few of the Mallorca routes. Then when we went out on holiday back in September, I cycled one of those routes while I was out there, and it was phenomenal. It kind of like I'd ridden it already, even though I'd only done it online. I'll bring the cadence down a bit. There you go, cadence a little bit better. The gearing is struggling today. There we go. I realise why it keeps saying disconnected now. The brake cable on the bike keeps touching the other cable. Very mental cable, this one. One of the reasons I stopped streaming for a little while. Microphone cable broke. So I was just doing the rides and not streaming. The graphics are phenomenal on this app, I tell you. Right, some of the routes on here. Great. Routes all around the world. I mean, this one is Palm Beach, Florida. Hence why it's so flat. But I might do another 25k after this. Nice and easy, nice and steady. This was meant to be a Zone 2 group ride. Yes, Ruby, that's the one, Harry. Right, 13 kilometers, 11 left to go. But I will most likely do another ride after this one. A nice steady 25. Heart rate's been too high on this. Need to get some more Zone 2s in. Thank you, Kempy, for the follow. Got 38 people in the stream. If you are enjoying it, make sure you hit that follow button. It is free. Check out some of the other videos. If you need a bit of motivation to stay consistent this year, check out my page, because that's what it's all about. Documenting my journey in the gym, trying to stay as fit and as healthy as I possibly can while being working full time and having 3 kids. A lot of the time it's about priorities. If you want to do something, you'll find a way. If you don't, you'll find an excuse. Simples. How are you doing, Mackenzie? Long time no speak. See, here, however you want to say it. Oh, there we go. After Solomon, Mallorca, did it on 28th. I should have to check that one out. I think I've ridden that one. Haven't had a break from TikTok so much. It's not been live streaming as much as I once was. Mainly because the lead for my microphone is very temperamental. Keeps cutting out. You guys are absolutely smashing these like goals today. Keep tapping away. It does help push the live out to a wider audience. It might just be enough to get somebody get off their ass and do the thing that they say they're going to do today. So easy to get in the doom of scrolling, and you realise the day's gotten away. You haven't done the thing that you say you was going to do. At the gym this morning, an extra bench session, 80 kg for 5 sets of 5. 80? No, it wasn't. That's a lie. 75. 75 kg, 5 sets of 5. Nice and easy. RPE of about 6. It's, the numbers are all building up nice and steady. Nine kilometers to go. Has anybody set themselves any goals for this year? There is. There certainly is ways people can cheat. They tend to. Although Ruby's gotten quite good at the people like anti-cheat software, you quite often see people getting disqualified on races. But the only person you're cheating is yourself. People do input the wrong weights and things to try and manipulate some of the data. Exactly that. So, for instance, on a hilly route, somebody might put their weight as less than what they are, because the algorithm changes it basically works out how quickly you would climb or go down that climb, depending on your weight and everything. We go 8 rides this week. Group ride on Ruby tomorrow afternoon. I quite like these group rides, actually. Although they tend to get a bit scrappy towards the end. Everybody tends to put them into a race. Yeah, I think Ruby's done quite a good job so far of trying to pick out some of the cheats. But at the end of the day, as long as you're getting a good workout in, you feel like you've done the best you can do, then I wouldn't worry about what everybody else is doing. Annoying during some of the races when you can clearly see that something's not quite right, but it is what it is. I used a Diretto Elite. Yeah, Diretto Elite. Not sure what version it is. I done a group ride the other day. There was a couple of hundred people end up coming 5th. It's strange because it's not a race, but we end up treating it as a race near the end. Just everybody seems to do it. Not bad result for 400-ish, 1800. That's good. Are you going to be doing the big Ruby race tomorrow? I think it's tomorrow anyway. I probably won't bother tomorrow. Done it quite a few times. To be honest, my training's not exactly been on point, cycling wise. I've been in the gym 3-4 times a week and riding on the off days, but not enough. Oh, is that what it is tomorrow? Oh dear. Definitely doesn't suit me. What's the distance? It must be 20 odd kilometers. Finally, heart rate settled down. So we're a little bit too far behind the group leader. So just pick it up ever so slightly. Close that gap. Nice easy ride today. There we go, we're closing the gap. Should see a big yellow beacon appear in a minute. There he goes. Up ahead. Yeah, let me know in the comments. What are your goals this year? Everybody tends to try and do something or change a habit or build on something every year. Most tend to fail by the end of January. If you're doing something that's meaningful to you, you're likely going to stick at it. For me, it's just building upon what I'd done last year. Cycling and gym, eat loads of food, bulking season. Oh, bloody hell. That isn't a sprint. That is not a sprint race. 700 feet of elevation. Although, what's that in meters? I tend to go in, I've got everything meters on mine. Always bulk in season. $270. Oh, that's not too bad. That sounds better. This route today, 22 meters of elevation, is basically flat. On beach in Florida. .2 kilometers left to go. Easy peasy. Very easy route. Nice on the legs. Don't want to be in the position we're in. Certainly don't want to be leading. Want the heart rate to come down a bit. Thank you for the follow. Giles, Ben. Appreciate the support. So if you're into the gym, weightlifting, cycling, keeping fit, self-development, all the good stuff, this account's all about. There we go. Just hit the next like goal as well for 21k. Isaac, how are we doing? Thank you very much. Happy New Year to you. Right, 3.3k to go. Looks like people have picked up the pace. So there is a video pinned to the top of the page on my profile. The video is a little bit old, but you can kind of see what you need. PC, or you can run it off your phone actually. The turbo trainer, and then obviously the bike. But it's not as expensive as you would think, especially if you can get a turbo trainer on Facebook, like the old marketplace or something. Quite enjoying it tonight. Yep, combination of the two. Trying to do less intensity stuff on the bike now. I don't want it to hinder the weightlifting too much, but I love it. I just enjoy racing. I enjoy pushing myself. That's all. That's the main thing, that you enjoy it. Right, 2 kilometers to go. Push up a little bit nearer the front with Mr. 04. I imagine a few of these will try and sprint at the end. I fancy a bit of that. There we go. Something that obviously you work on, build upon every time you go. I was in the gym sort of about 10 years ago, got to a good level, had kids, and then it kind of got put on the back burner. But it's nice to be back in the gym, lift some heavy stuff. One thing I probably should be doing more of in the gym is core work. Right, 600 meters till the end. That's phenomenal. 12 and a half stone. That same as me, actually. Oh, there we go. There's a bit of a grind at the end there. Hills caught me out a little bit. Ooh. Right. Do a nice steady one, I think. Oh, yeah, that's good. Well, there we go. Just do an 18k one. Just to stretch the legs off, get the heart rate down. Try to do a zone 2 ride. So here we go. Steady. Thank you. Certainly got a bit of a workout in on that group ride. Zone 2 ride now. I do indeed trade care. Been a while. Just moved it to the living room today. Wife and kids are out. Got set up on the big TV. Quite nice, actually. Screen's a little bit lower. Good angle. I see in the mirror behind me. TV. Right, hopefully, better bring the heart rate down. Get into zone 2. Oh. Doing good. Doing good. There you go, nearly up to 27k likes on top as well. Yeah, the old gear's quite right today. Being geared too, but it's grinding still. That's a little bit better. Feels okay at the moment. Oh yeah. Try not to fall into the trap racing on this route. I've just done a. No. I'm now doing a steady 18k. There's a bit of a cool down and zone 2 ride. 16 kilometers left of this one. Pretty sure how long it'd take to do it. About half hour, something like that. Usually the gears are working properly. We could been up here around about 180 watts. It's not letting me do it today. Hang on, let me try. Unplug and plug back in. That usually works. That seemed to have done the trick. If you've enjoyed the stream, make sure you tap along, hit that follow button. Check out some of the other videos as well, not just about cycling, back in the gym. after a long, long time out. Long time. There we go. He's at a easy pace now. Try and bring the heart rate down to about 150, 155. And use this right. Easy. Cool down. Ooh. We're in Bolivia on this route. Bit of a gravel route. My bike certainly wouldn't fare very well on this route. Looking forward to a day off the gym tomorrow. Done 4 days this week. Originally was going to go today, just use the sauna. Once I was there, I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it a light bench session. That's what I did. I haven't got a heavy bench now until Wednesday. I do a little bit of bench press after squats on Monday, but nothing too heavy, nothing too strenuous. More of a primer. Ready for a heavy session Wednesday. Strava's going mad. Quite nice having it on this screen. It wasn't too bad to set up either, actually. Literally all plug and play. Most chairs. Officially in zone 2 for heart rate anyway, not power, heart rate. Don't be shy, do come and say hi. Let us know what goals you've set yourself this year and how are you going to achieve those goals. How do you know if you're on track? Yep, I am still going. I've been cycling since 2025, and this year's just building on everything I've done last year. Back in the gym now, though. Be sure to check out some of the videos. I'm going to be documenting the journey back to, or trying to get to, a 500 kg total on SBD, squat, bench, and deadlift. Goal this year is to get back to 200 plus deadlift, 120 bench, and a 170 squat. Could give me a total of around about 500 kg. Going to be looking at competing as well. I didn't realise how expensive it is to enter tournaments or meets or whatever you want to call them, competitions. Six more followers to go to that first follow goal. If you haven't already, make sure you tap that follow button. It's free, it doesn't cost you anything. It helps spread the positivity and the motivation that somebody might need to get their ass off the sofa and do the thing that they say they're going to do. Because think, some people that aren't able to get up and get moving. Nice that we have the ability to actually get up, get moving, and get the heart rate up. There we go. Heart rate sitting nicely in around 140s. Perfect. This is what I kind of had planned for the group ride, but didn't quite work out. Never does with the group rides. Normally end up pushing. And to be fair, the gears weren't working properly. So it was a bit of a grind on the legs. Thank you, Charlie, for the likes. We are nearly up to the next like goal of 27k. We're 7 kilometers into this route after already doing kilometers. Halfway to our follow goal for the day. You have enjoyed it. You're looking at getting in shape this year, working on your goals, working on yourself. Got to drop us a follow. Might just motivate you. Seeing the video pop up, me in the gym, me cycling, me telling you to get off your ass, get moving, do the things you say you're going to do. That's the difference between motivation and self-discipline. Essentially, that's the difference between those that achieve their goals and those that don't. Those that get up and do the things they say they're going to do, regardless of how they feel, tend to stick at it, keep pushing, and get to where they want to be. I'm not going to be pushing on this segment. This is meant to be a zone 2. They've got like live Strava segments built into Ruby now. Heart rate's creeping up. There we go. Getting there. Thank you, Charlie, for the follow. It's so tempting. Trying to keep the heart rate down. To pedal away. So if you want to do the live follows and likes, you use an app called Tickfinity. I don't know if you can run it from your phone when you go live on your phone. You probably can, but this is done through TikTok Live Studio. You can have it connected to your Spotify as well. But because I'm streaming on other platforms, I've kind of, that's the one, yep. I've done away with the music. But you can have people control your music as well. Yes, it's a good app. Do lots of different things on there. You're welcome. .5 kilometers left, And we've just hit our, I don't know what light goal that is, 27k. We started at 3, then it doubles to 6, then 9, then 12. Then yeah, so we've done quite a few. So thank you guys. Keep tapping along. It does help spread the live to other people that might be interested in this kind of content. Fitness, motivation, self-development, all that sort of stuff. And ultimately just doing the thing that we say they're going to do. I think last year we done 290 hours of exercise. Just come up to invite Piano Man. Whenever I've tried co-hosting, I know we've not got many views at the moment, but they just tend to tank. At one point, the lives were doing really, really well. It was getting sort of 400 or 500 people in at a time, and it was doing really well. Goes through ebbs and flows. Same thing in life. Sometimes it goes really well, but then when you hit a low, it's about continuing, pushing through, coming out the other side. Ultimately, it's about just doing the thing that you're going to do. It doesn't matter if people are watching. The main thing I do it for is trying to motivate people. Going to be here, working out anyway. Might as well stream it. Plus, with these easier rides, it helps keep the boredom away. Though zone 2 is very, very boring, it's very necessary. Finish this, get showered, get tidied up, and then I'm going to sit and read the book I've just bought called Go Giver. Looking forward to that. Is it too late for a coffee? Nah, I think it'll be fine. Actually, I might even roast some more beans tonight. Got a Colombian green beans to roast, and there's another lot of beans I've got, like Nicaru or something like that. Very nice. As everybody else is out, might roast some beans because it does enough stink the house out. Doesn't smell like coffee when you're roasting beans. When you grind them, it does, not when roasting. Joey the Goat, evening. Luke, Albert, a few people joining. Welcome aboard. 11 kilometers in, 7 kilometers left. And we've done a 25-kilometer group ride just before this. Might have to buy a couple of replacement cables. Every time I knock this one, there's disconnected. I don't know whether it's the microphone or the cable. Let's see. It's doing okay at the moment. Everybody ready to get back to work? Or have you already been back to work? I'm back on the 5th. And I've got a very busy week planned. 5th onwards. on a descent, so we can have a little relax. Next light goal is at 30k. If we get there before the end of the stream, I have faith in you guys. Finger blast the screen. Nice stretch out. Nice cool shower after this. Roast some coffee beans. Get tidy through. Read my book. Hopefully before the kids get home. Sit and read. Good afternoon. I'll have to leave my phone in another room. It's a nightmare at the moment. Probably the same for a lot of people. If you see your phone next to you, picking it up and scrolling instead of doing the thing you say you're going to do, are you reading? Same thing in the mornings. When I get up early, I have to leave it in another room. Otherwise, I'll just sit and end up scrolling. And by the time you know it, kids are up and you've wasted the half hour, 45 minutes. Sounds like Chinese then, half hour, 45 minutes that you said that you was going to use for their personal development time. No, you don't need the premium version. I've got just the free version. So on the desktop version, it comes under goal overlays. Stick it into YouTube. I think I'm pretty sure I tried to do the same thing on mobile. That was about a year ago, maybe 7 months ago. The chances are you can probably do it now. Type it on YouTube, Tickfinity goal overlay on mobile or something. See what comes up. Evening, Steve. So this is Yungas, Bolivia. Or do you mean in my living room? Done a 25-kilometer route in Palm Beach, Florida. Now all the way in Bolivia. Zone 2 ride, this one after our group ride. I will most likely be riding again tomorrow. Haven't decided what we're going to be doing yet. Maybe a race, maybe a group ride. I don't know. We'll see. If you wanted to follow any of the activities I do, I try to put as much as I can onto Strava. Have a look on the left-hand side on the screen. Put your phone in clear mode. Be able to see it. Craig-Prickett. I do try to add everything into my Strava from my rides and now the gym workouts as well. You can see what I'm lifting, see what I'm doing in the gym. We do little videos on here as well, documenting the journey. Not chasing PRs every week, showing the work that goes in the gym. Trying to get to a 500 kg total by the end of 2026. Oh, that'd be a 220 kg plus deadlift, 120 kg bench, and I think a 170 squat. To be fair, we're not that far away from that on the bench. Deadlift, I think we get there. I think I'll do it. You want to follow the journey, follow the process. More the merrier. Start with these gears today. Difficult. Second gear. $600 left to the end of the ride. Appreciate all your support, everybody that's joined, everybody that's liked and followed and commented. And hopefully see you again on the next one. We'll probably look at going live again tomorrow. I don't know whether it be a race. There we go. Bike trainers just worked. Just kicked in. Change gear. 240 meters to go. This should have been predominantly zone 2, this one. 128 meters. There's the finish line. Easy peasy. Job done. Roll across the line. Nice easy ride after that group ride. 18 kilometers there, 25 kilometers on the group. Start rate 150. That'll do. Which one are you going to do? That route I've just done? Or the Palm Beach? Yeah, quite a nice route. So that was just a zone 2. Nice easy spin for me. I'm not sure what's up with the trainer lately. It's seems to be getting stuck and not changing down gears or up gears. Something to do with the virtual shifting. Maybe it's the way I'm connecting it with Bluetooth, or I don't know. I thought I'd fixed it. Be messing about again. There we have it. And a total 3.9 kilometers. Just finished our cycling workout. What's that? The 43 kilometers. Been live streaming for an hour and 13 minutes. Done the 18 kilometers in 28 minutes. The group ride of 25 was 34 minutes, 7 seconds. So my Strava should be in my bio. So if anyone wants to check out the I think we're back. For some reason, microphone just disconnected. Yeah, I was saying you can check out all the rides on Strava. Check out the gym workouts. I do put a few videos on there from being in the gym. I try to upload onto TikTok as well some of the workout. Yeah, it's just sometimes when the gym's a bit busy, it's a little bit difficult to get the tripod out and start recording. I've just ordered a magnetic phone holder. Hopefully, we'll be able to get some more gym content as well. The last video I put out said about the totals that I'm going for this year. I'm going for a 500 kg total across the 3 lifts, main lifts that is. And ideally, staying at around 80 kilos. I think I'm done for the day. Has anybody's got any questions for me? Freeze my nuts off. There's got a fan just in front of me. It's getting cold. Rather enjoyed that live stream. We're doing, Alex. So it's a, if you call it a game simulation. It's an app called Ruby. Have you ever heard of Zwift? Similar to that, where you can control the bike and ride different routes all around the world. Done a route in Palm Beach, Florida, and one also in Bolivia. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that follow button. We're 4 follows away from the first follow goal for today. It's about helping one another. That's what it's about. Motivate you guys. Get off your butts. Get moving. Achieve your goals. Lots of goals this year. So this year, one of the big goals is to pay off 90% of the debts I've got. Next year, I should be able to clear those within. So every goal that I've got this year, I've split down into quarters. So after pretty much by March, June, and then sort of end of the year, I know where I should be and if I'm on track to be hitting those goals. So what, ChatGPT has been a life changer in helping plan, breaking down the goals, basically running and organising life. How the fuck we lived without it before? I'm boggling. Ray probably wasn't the best choice working out. So sometimes it's had some of the rides where the colour is literally changed from light grey to completely so. They're the good workouts. Right, I'm gonna go get some food, get something to drink rather. Roast some coffee beans so they're good to go in the next days. Read my book. Catch you all again soon. Enjoy the rest of your evening and the rest of your weekend.